I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Darius Garland is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 3. Outside Garland. And it's Bane with the rebound. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland against Suggs. Kept alive. Lopez banked it in off the glass.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Leonard, good.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Banchero. 3-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And stolen by Suggs. Banchero outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got...
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
They get it again. Leonard for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Orlando leading by 5. Bane, the pass to Suggs. Here's the Silva. And another 3 for Orlando.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Banchero. Yep, that one's good. He's got 10.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Wagner's checked in for De Silva. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Lopez. Shot to stop the run. Leonard can't get it to go.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Oh, got that one up quick.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the Clippers miss again.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Count it. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Pass to Wagner, 20 feet out. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson, he's checked in for Collins. Batum comes in for Jones. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Leonard. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Darius Garland. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Mathurin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Goes up on the wing. And it's Wagner missing. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Clippers, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Carter from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And the dunk by Jackson.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
Magic leading by 14. And stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Dunn. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Atadze, they grab their own miss. Second chance shot. No good there.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track. And they're all... running like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Substitution for Los Angeles. Number 10, Darius Garland.
As we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Orlando ahead. They lead by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Paolo Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Richardson in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Banchero passes to Bitadze. Here's Richardson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Yeah, and that was the right move by Garland, sending the ball back out instead of forcing something inside.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent too, so they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys,
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Dunn's shot is good.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Launches it. Orlando again missing. Clippers trail by 12. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Garland, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bane finds Banchero. From downtown, and Bane with the 3. Bane's got 9.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Banchero gets it to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
19-footer. Mathurin with a rebound.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Leonard. Oh, throw it down!
Nice!
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Count that bucket. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
How about the pass from Leonard? We know he can score, but that time showing us a different dimension to his game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And Banchero gets it to go.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And the bucket is good.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
The three from Banchero. Mathurin with a rebound. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Leonard. Misses the baby hook. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
From deep, Banchero. And the three-pointer goes. Banchero's got 27.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Got it.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
32 seconds left in the second. Here's Batase. Offline with a 3. Clippers trail by 18. Garland feeling it out a bit. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Garland against Carter. Takes a 3. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Carter. Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one. The 3, Mathurin. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Orlando Magic.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league.
And looking ahead, here's what's... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Kawhi Leonard out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jones in at the 3, small forward.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Garland against Suggs. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Magic leading by 20. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, BA, he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
Here's Jones. It's good. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Coming in fast and furious, Leonard refusing to slow down.
De Silva, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Collins, and he lays it up and in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
From deep, Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Collins. No one near him. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Brian, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. Desmond Bane, 3rd.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
To the middle. Garland, the pass to Collins. Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Orlando again missing. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Up again. It's good on the putback. Here's Suggs. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 6.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
And Garland gets doubled. Outside Jones. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And stolen by Bane. Carter finds Banchero. Over Garland. Banchero no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Dunn outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 12. Pass to De Silva. 4-3. Orlando again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Leonard beyond the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. Here's De Silva, defended by Dunn. Suggs outside. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. And then for Los Angeles, Batum comes in for Jones. And Mathurin subbed in for Garland.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Batase. Orlando leading by 11. To the inside, Richardson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Richardson's got his second basket on the night. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Dunn right side. Batum outside. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
2 foul. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, number 23.
Here's Sanders. No good on the quick three. And Orlando shooting an efficient 57% tonight. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Clippers trail by 16. They've got Javon Carter. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Rebounded by Dunn. Down low. Here's Batum. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Magic leading by 14. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Back to Garland. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Yep, count it. And the Magic lead by 19. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. The Magic making a switch here. Baines checked in. And Caro no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Garland for 3. Tries again. Batum gets the bucket.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Clippers trail by 17. Leonard outside. Leonard! A threat from deep.
That's a second-made 3, first of this half.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And Carroll finds Wagner. From deep, Bain. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Los Angeles. Lopez, he's checked in for Batum. Jones comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Mathurin. And the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
Cash from downtown.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Richardson, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Carter. Outside Leonard, he launches. Carter rips down the board. Magic leading by 16. Suggs driving in. Both hands there for a little extra.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
And it's Garland with the ball for the LA Clippers. Now it's Jones. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. And he racks up 2.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, it's off! For Orlando, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Carter. Lopez with the steal.
Looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And you have to be in awe of the complete dominance they displayed in this season series, winning the final meeting and earning a 3-0 sweep against the Clippers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paolo Banchero.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Leonard. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wagner against Miller. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Orlando with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Kane.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, they were something